here with Blue Rabbit and friends. We're here to tell you a story. 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 My name is Miss Mimi, and this is Blue Rabbit and Friends. Welcome to Stories and Tales channel. If this is your first time on the channel, yay! Welcome! We're so excited to have you here with us. On this channel, we do lots of fun, lots of exciting storytelling. Sometimes we sing songs, yes. Sometimes we have our little friends join us, yes. So anyway, I'm super excited to have you here with us today. Buckle in for the ride. Blue Rabbit didn't like his home. The cave was too large and the forest was too dark. So he decided to find somewhere better to live. At the edge of the forest, he found the bear, sitting in a pool of water. "Good morning, Bear," said Blue Rabbit. "Good morning, Blue Rabbit," said Bear. "I'm looking for a new home. Do you know of a good place to live?" asked Blue Rabbit. "You can have this pool if you want it. It's a little too wet for me," said Bear. Blue Rabbit dipped his foot into the pool. "Thank you, Bear, but I think I'll keep on looking." "I think I'll go with you," said Bear, shaking up some water. Blue Rabbit and Bear came to a small house. In the house lived a goose named Rover. "Good morning, Rover," said Blue Rabbit and Bear. "Good morning to you both," said Goose. "I'm looking for a new home, and so is Bear. Do you know of a good place to live?" "You can have a small house if you want it," replied Goose. "It's too dry and stuffy for me, and it smells like old bones. And I don't like the name Rover." "I'd like to live somewhere dry," said Bear, peering into the small house. "But I don't think I'll fit in here." Blue Rabbit sniffed inside the small house. "Thank you, Goose, but I'll keep on looking," he said. "I think I'll go with you," said Goose, waddling after Blue Rabbit and Bear. Farther on, they came to a hole in the side of a hill. The hill was covered in daisies, and in the hole lived a dog. "Good morning, dog," said Blue Rabbit, Bear, and Goose. Are you counting? First Blue Rabbit, then we have Bear, then we have Goose. So we have 3 animals looking for a place to live. "Good morning to you all," said Dog. "I'm looking for a new home, and so are Bear and Goose. Do you know of a good place to live?" Blue Rabbit asked. "I'd like a new home too," said Dog. "This hole is so cramped and I don't really like daisies. What I want is a warm, dry, small house." "A small house?" cried Blue Rabbit. "Goose has a small house. Perhaps you can have that." "You're welcome to it, Dog," said Goose. "You might like the smell of old bones." They went back to Goose's small house, and Dog loved it. He liked the name Rover too. "But what about you?" he asked Goose. "Where would you live now?" "Well, what I really like is a nice wet pool," said Goose. "A pool? Bear has a pool. You could have that," Blue Rabbit said. "You're welcome to it, Goose," said Bear. "It's as wet as you could wish for." They went back to Bear's pool. Goose loved it and splashed around happily. "But what about you, Bear? Where will you live now?" asked Goose. "Well, what I would really like is a snug cave in the middle of a dark forest." "A cave? I have a cave, Bear, and it's right in the middle of the forest. You can have that," said Blue Rabbit. They went back to Blue Rabbit's cave. Bear loved it and thought the dark forest was perfect. But what about you, Blue Rabbit? Where will you live right now? Well, I think what I really want, said Blue Rabbit, is adventure. So Blue Rabbit hopped on his bike and he went off to see the world with the open sky above and the wind in his face. I'll just keep looking, he called back over his shoulder. That is the end of the story. I really like this story. You know why? Because each animal was looking for a place to live. They didn't quite like where they were living and they were looking for a place to live. And it turns out that what they were looking for was actually what someone else had, right? So Bear thought the pool was too wet. Goose thought the pool was perfect. Goose thought the small house smelt of old bones and it was too small. But Dog loved the small house. And eventually, Bear said he wanted to live in a cave and in a dark forest. Blue Rabbit was like, oh, I have something like that. That's where I'm coming from. So it turns out that what the other one didn't like, the other one liked. I love this book also because there's so many colors and so many shapes. The pool is a round pool, so it's circular. The house has a roof that's triangular in shape. And yeah, we see lots of colors, lots of shapes, and you can always talk about it. Where would you like to live? Would you like the different kinds of houses, different kinds of places? People live in different kinds of places. There are different kinds of houses. Where do you want to live? Where would you like to live? Where do you think this person lives? Right? So these are things you can talk about with mommy, daddy, or an auntie or uncle right about you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. My name is Miss Mimi and I'll see you back here again next time. Bye.